Hey everyone, it's Fernando here live in Austin. I'm actually on a boat that's called Capital Cruises. Kind of like a little bit of a work function today, but a nice celebration for good performances at my job. So as a reward, I'm here on this boat traveling through Austin, upstairs on the second floor, as you'll see here. And we're just heading out right now. So I thought this would be a good way to spend a few minutes saying hello to everyone. Hopefully y'all are doing well today. A shout out already, hello. Plus I thought this would be a great way to show everyone here how Austin looks like on a beautiful day. I haven't been in Lake Travis or Lady Bird or whatever it's called today in a good while. So this is a good opportunity to be out here, say hello. But I'll probably just be out here a couple minutes and then I'll go back downstairs, but I wanted to show everyone this one. But yeah, I thought this would be a good opportunity to just chat together. That way everyone, if y'all have any questions, anything at all, I'll probably spend about 10 minutes doing this. So, what is up? Can you do SA2? What is that? I don't know what that is. Hello, another shout out. Hello, hello. So we're at the front of the boat here. If you wanted to explain what that is, that 682, that'd be good. I mean, I'll see if I've already done it or not. Hello, hello, another shout out. So here at Lake Austin or Lake Travis or Lady Bird Lake, I still don't know what it's called today. But if you go over here, where I'm pointing to, that's where you can rent all these paddle boats and then go across the lake on your own. Oh, it's something on Ancient Aliens? Is that right? Is that what that was? But yeah, you can rent those boats or canoes or whatever they're called and then travel on your own. I imagine they charge by the hour and then you'll be able to come back and then you're done. Any ghosts today? I don't know. This function was gonna end a little bit later today, so probably around 3-ish or so, my time. I'm in Central Austin, which I normally don't go to, so if there's some place nearby, I'll do a quickie when it comes to a ghost hunt, and I'll try it out. But being in the middle of the day, it's not very good. It has to be more closer at night. So that's fun. See those guys there? Yeah. I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, let me know if the music is too loud over here too. That's why I wasn't over here originally. Oh, look at that. You can rent those large swans as well. That's pretty cool. Let's see if I can get a better look. I think there's food downstairs too, which I'll try out in a minute. So this is, I forgot what the name of this bridge is, but it's one of the main bridges. I don't think this is the Batcave Bridge. Yeah, it is beautiful. Very beautiful out here today. So yeah, there's a bridge here that's famous for millions of bats to come out of, but I don't think this one is it, unless I'm wrong. I do hear the chirping of bats. They may actually be in there. Like that's where they go under. You know what? I think this is it. I think this is the bridge. And they come out. But I hear them. Did you hear those chirps? Like the chirping sound? Sorry, let me see if I can clear this up. There we are. I cleaned it up a little bit. So that was fun. So here in the front of the boat, anyone have any questions? Anything? Feel free. I'm kind of like in a forced audience situation where I can't leave the boat like if I wanted to later on. So I'm stuck here for a while. Got some people hanging out there. Lots of beautiful women out here too today. Honey Island Swamp Monster. I think I've done that one already. I've done several Swamp Monsters, but I can't. It doesn't. I'm like 50% sure I've done it. But be sure to post it in the recommendation in my suggestion video, and then I'll be able to take a look. Let me know too. How's the music? If it's too loud, let me know. I'll walk away from this area. But Honey Island Swamp Monster doesn't come to mind yet, but I might have done it. So this area here, you see all this stuff, except for that one, but all this other stuff, it's always under construction, always. Lots of construction here. In fact, that right there is the newest skyscraper that's being built. And then you see another one right there that's also being built. The only two that were the originals was this one and I believe this one. All the other ones newer, very new. I think I read somewhere that like 180 people move to Austin every day. So that's why it's growing so much here. Ooh, it's hot. Beautiful weather out here, but it's hot. Nice little fan right there. Sorry about that. Got some water on the camera. I'm wondering how far this is gonna go. No ghost hunting, by the way, like when it comes to like the group I'm in, Spectra, because this is the summertime and it's really, really hot, and the place is really, really hot. So that in the summer. Someone asked a question. Ever thought of doing a live UFO hunt? Yes. There's a friend I have in Las Vegas, Randy. We're thinking about doing a trip and okay. So if you didn't catch that, if it went off, the friend I have in Las Vegas named Randy, we're gonna try to do a UFO hunt far away from Las Vegas, way out there in the desert. We're talking like overnight camping, and we can go out there and just like I'm doing now, I'll be pointing my camera upwards, seeing if we can spot any UFOs. We're thinking about close to Rachel, Nevada, which is where the little alien restaurant is, and that's the one that has the closest spot probably to the Area 51 mailbox area. But that's probably going to be next year, or maybe no, yeah, probably next year. That's the closest that we have. I've plans to a UFO hunt live. The only problem though is the reception. If we're out there in the middle of nowhere, I'm not going to be able to live stream. I don't see it on your page anywhere, but it's up to me there, so that way I can try to see them all at once rather than having to hunt through all my 1,000+ videos for the suggestions. Austin, Texas. Yeah, this is Austin, Texas. Oh, you had a UFO encounter? That's sweet. I haven't had one. Yeah, if I want to see UFOs, go to Nevada. That's it. That's where my friend Randy is, and that's where we're planning on doing this. In fact, let me do this. I'm gonna try to sit down here. A little bit more entertaining. Lag. Let me know, guys, if y'all see any lag from there. By the way, if you want to share your UFO encounter, please do so. That'd be good. Share with everyone. But that's what we're planning on doing, hopefully next year. There's another UFO hunt that my group Spectra that we might do, and that's at a place called Palmetto State Park nearby Gonzales, Texas. And that location there, I mentioned it a couple months back, it has not only UFOs but also Bigfoot encounters, and then also ghosts and spirits, so all three in one. Alright, let me see if I can do this. Hey, just saying hi. Hope y'all are well. Want to do a quick hello on that part? Oh, someone said you don't want a UFO encounter. Yeah, it's one of those deals, right, where you don't know if it's going to go good or bad, right? It's kind of like I want one, but man, if it's bad, then who knows what'll happen afterward. Well, how about this? I want one, but as long as it's far away, far away. Another shout out. Hello, hello. A Bigfoot hunt would be cool. It would be. Closest I ever came was last year in Tyler, Texas at the Paranormal Con. They were going to have a ghost hunt at night. And at that location, it was going to be in the forest. And I was so geared up for it, like so pumped. Absolutely just, like I was looking forward to it for weeks. Because this would have been my first Bigfoot hunt ever. And unfortunately, the day of, it rained. It rained hard. And the Paranormal Con was saying that they're still planning on going, but the rain just kept on coming and coming. It was so bad that eventually it was considered like thunderstorm type stuff, and they called it off. They said it's no longer safe to go to that forest area because people would get stuck. They don't have roads out there. Instead, it's just mud at that point. And that was the only night I could be there in Tyler, Texas, which is 5 hours away from my area. So I had no choice. I had to cancel it. And if you're wondering, well, why not this year? Why not go this year? The Paranormal Con is no more. They don't have it there. So it's gone. It's no longer there anymore.
I'll say hi to you, man. How's it going? Good to see you.
Good to see you, George. Thank you. Safer looking for Bigfoot? Probably, because Bigfoot stay away from people, it seems like. Really is a beautiful day. Yep, it's beautiful out here today. Me and brother playing basketball. We saw these yellow lights blinking. Ooh. Covered out of the woods. Stopped like it was looking at us, and then it flew up and left. Wow, that's pretty cool. I wish I could have something like that. From far away, of course. Not something close. So something like that would be perfect. Like if I were pointing up towards the sky like that, and then, oh look, it's right there. And then you see it follow, and then it moves around, and then it disappears. That'd be good. But if all of a sudden, if it was like right there, and then it went right here, you know, that's a big problem. That's not gonna work. Have I seen the Godzilla movie? Not yet. I'm waiting on the perfect time. I'm probably gonna see it next week after I get off work. And so when I go see it, then I'll be able to give finally my review. If y'all have seen it, let me know how it is. People are saying it's really good. Well, the people that like Godzilla, that is. The ones that don't like Godzilla, we've obviously seen what the critics are saying from it. But yes, I plan on seeing it sometime next week. That way I can see it on my own and give a thorough analysis. Probably do it like last time where I split it. I think it was like 45 minutes long, and I split it into 3 parts. And so I'm gonna do that then. Sky footage cool, close encounters no. Agreed. Like this kind of stuff, you don't want it to be close. Wow, they're really going the distance in this one. I thought I would have gone back by now. We've been out here 30 minutes almost. Well, I have, at least on the boat, but I started this live stream as soon as it began. So, to sum it up again, UFO hunt, yes, coming up sometime soon. Maybe at Palmetto State Park, maybe in Nevada, most likely next year. And I'll try to get as much best reception as I can. And then when it comes to the what is it? The Bigfoot hunt. I have no idea. Unless Paranormal Con does something again. They are trying to apparently create a new one. And if they do, then yeah, I'll be going to that one again. Cool. But this is fun, guys. Any more questions? Anyone have anything else? My favorite alien? You mean like from the movies or overall, like aliens? If you mean like in real life, I don't know. I thought there was just one, like Grays, right? Like species. I don't know. I think that's all I know of on aliens is the Grays, like the traditional Grays, like those guys with the tiny bodies but the big heads and the big eyes. Can't think of any other one.
1964 Blue Note Records is to Mr. Kenyatta.
I think we're stopped now. Oh no, we're still moving.
After
After my brother complained about an orange line in the sky stalking us, but always zoomed off. Damn, that's freaky. It looks like something was following y'all and decided to stick around. And that's freaky stuff.
From Stellar Music, recorded last year, his tune called Photo. And you have Brad Turner on trumpet, James Blake on tenor, Bruno Herbert on piano, Andre
yes, it is hot out here.
on bass, and Dylan Vanderscheid on drums.
Now I can show y'all the beautiful spot out here.
The Josh Show you're listening to right now on KOOP 91.7 FM and KOOP.org.
Hope y'all are doing well. Saying hello.
Coming in with Adventures of Sound very shortly, so we got time for.
Where am I? I'm in Austin right now. Austin, Texas.
We'll get a little bit of Renee Thomas.
Oh, by the way, I got this a new watch from Smile. Isn't it pretty? I love it. It's another military sports watch that I bought from them. Really good prices. It's $12 for this one here, but it is top of the line. Like everything that I would need for it. It's really, really good. And it has, of course, black on black, which I love on my military watches. So just a shout out to them. I'm not getting paid for anything for this watch. No publicity, nothing. I'm just recommending a good product. So if you guys like military watches, it's a good one. It's nice out here, actually. I thought it was gonna be hotter, but it's not. Keep Austin weird. That's right. That's their corporate logo here. Slogan. Sorry. Okay, now we're stopped. I think. Oh, I think we're gonna do a U-turn. By the way, what'd you guys think of my latest news feature on the cryptid side? I try to bring those every now and then, like the one I did on the Bigfoot when it comes to the FBI exams. For some reason, the news ones get a lot of views, so if you want me to do more of them, let me know. I try to find those articles. The problem is there's not much news when it comes to the cryptid world.
More than a century and a half of reported sound. This is Dennis Kappa. On today's show, we're going to remember the late, great Leon Redbone by playing some of the many songs he covered for decades. If you have any requests along this line,
This weather actually is like Las Vegas weather right now. It's that dry heat. that it's not really making things sweat.
Just you, right here on.
It's not humid. It's just pure dry heat. Man, look at this person right here. If I can zoom in. Man, that takes effort right there. That looks like it's easy, but it's not. After a while, those arms on the shoulders especially, they're gonna start hurting. Another shout out, hello. Hope y'all are well. Any one of y'all been to Austin before? That right there, old school building. I've been here in Austin since the 90s, so I know exactly like how the skyline used to look like over there. So little of that was back then. All of it is new. But that right there has been a Holiday Inn for the longest time. Oh, Andrew, how's it going, sir?
That's good.
Oh, look at this guy right here. They're just chillaxing. And they're gonna get sunburned. Look at that. Same with this dude. Man, they're gonna get fried. Isn't it weird how people are? Like, no one likes working in really hot conditions in the office or wherever you work at. But as soon as it's the weekend, you're out here baking yourself in the sun. So in other words, like, same weather now is awesome. And then 24 hours later at work, if it was the same hotness in there, it would be miserable. Doesn't make it's contradictory, right? This guy told me when he was young he shot a Sasquatch. Wow. I wonder if they kept any evidence of it then. It's winter here, so I'm jelly. Man, where are you at? If it's, what, June and it's winter, that must be some cold location. I'm wondering if they're going to turn over there. That's a long way. All right. Anyone else has any more questions? What else is going on our channel? I'm waiting. I'm about 2,500 subscribers away from reaching 30,000. And apparently when I reach 30,000, my YouTube channel will be upgraded to another feature where it'll allow premium content, whatever that is. So I'm gonna have to check it out when that happens. So we'll see. Do you have a favorite kind of spirit to investigate? I like the ones, and this is just my personal preference, only because I like, I don't know, this, if it's sadder this way, it catches my attention more. But the ones that had like unfortunate demises, like someone that was killed, let's say at a location, and that's why they haunt that place, or someone else died in their life that was really important to them, and then they killed themselves, and that's why they haunt that location. For that kind of stuff, it just resonates more with me. Like for example, they're at the not at the old Lavaca jail. Where was it? The one in Hyattsville. Can't remember the name of it. But there was a nurse that was working there, just your average nurse. And I've taken a picture of that room, and I've showed it on my YouTube channel and Facebook as well. But in that room, she was just working, and all of a sudden, an angry ex-spouse came in, and in the middle of the day, in the middle of the hospital with doctors, patients, other workers there, he shot her point blank and she died right there in that room. And so that's why she haunts that location to this day. And that's why that area, that kind of stuff just resonates more with me, because it's tragic, it's sad. You almost want to do something for them, but you can't. And that's the kind of stuff that resonates. Another good example is over at Las Vegas, Sunset Park or Foxbridge Park, one of those two. There's a long lost cemetery there, meaning a lot of bodies were buried there back in the 1800s, but they were unmarked. They just left them as is, and then the park was partially built over them. And so when that happened, those ghosts, they're there to this day, and no one knows who they are. They're just left there as is, anonymous. So that kind of stuff resonates with me too. Another favorite spirit, if there's an exact spot that I can go to where a spirit is known to haunt something, that also catches my attention. Like, meaning, if you go to the corner of this room, that's where they're at, then that's the stuff that resonates with me too. So, but that's the stuff that stands out. Phone called out. I think the streaming is still good. Bury someone in a cemetery, they turn into a skeleton. Well, yeah, that's where they their body decomposes, no? And so they become skeletons afterward. Have I witnessed a possession? I have not, but I have come close to seeing someone try to communicate through a living person. Like over at the group that I'm in, Spectra, when we go and do our investigations, some of the more sensitive people in our group, meaning they're sensitive, they get touched internally in their minds and so forth with other ghosts and spirits there. And those ghosts and spirits sometimes are good, sometimes they're bad. That's the closest I've seen. When I was in Tyler, Texas, we went to a location, a radio station. Now it's a radio station, but back then it was apartments, and some guy blew his head off in one of those apartments. Well, he haunts that location. And when we went there, I inadvertently walked into an EVP session where one of the people there that was also very sensitive to this stuff was doing a trance, almost like trying to communicate with that ghost. And they were able to. They talked to them directly inside their head. Like he was asking questions, he was receiving answers, and then he was explaining the answers out loud. Possession, not that quite far, but that's as close that I've seen. Oh, what's this? Somebody's having a little event over here. I don't know what that is. Are they trying to see who falls first? Oh, I guess not. I thought they were trying to see like who falls first and who loses the bet. I've only been involved in a couple exorcisms. Oh damn, that stuff's freaky. I'd have a hard time trying to do, like if it was a full-blown exorcism involved in that, I'd probably walk out. That's too far for me. Because that stuff can leave the body and go somewhere else, and I don't want to be there for that. When can you do more UFO stuff? It comes around. It's on my YouTube channel. I go through several series, and once I find a new one, then I start doing the new one. So when I come around to UFOs, I'll do them again. I'll probably do them right after the cryptid one. Thanks though for the comment, for the kind words. There's a legend about a spooky graveyard with skulls growling to the trees. Misty people. Oh, that is so cool. See, that's the stuff that draws me. Like, I would so go out there in the middle of the night, even if I'm by myself, and try to photograph these skulls. Crazy stuff. If I get in touch with a ritual magician, you will learn. See, that's the thing though. I'm more of a tourist. It's probably the best word when it comes to this ghost and spirit stuff. And I want to stay a tourist. I don't want to get like that involved. I just want to capture evidence. But anything involving rituals, magic, witches, what's another one? Summonings. No, that's way too much for me. I don't want to get involved that far in the world. As I heard it one time said, if you see them, they see you, and I don't want to get beyond that point. Oh well, I'm already at half an hour. So this is fun. Yeah, never mess with black arts. Agreed. Like, that stuff is permanent. Even if you, at least my understanding, if you later on want to stop doing that, then it's too late. Like, you're in that world. Any trouble afterwards with the first one is in a few years. Oh, I was downstairs.
I didn't see you.
Sorry, one moment, guys.
What you doing? How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Food downstairs. Did you eat?
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, the mister. That feels good, right?
Yeah. Oh, look at you. I've never seen you in like
And it's a
casual attire.
It happens sometimes. Feels good right here.
I'll grab some food though.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Food is ready, so I'm gonna wrap this up. But I'll probably come out here in a little bit, and we'll start again. All right, everyone. See y'all soon.